When you cry, you are not just signaling to others. You are physically flushing stress chemicals out of your body. You are releasing natural painkillers. This is why crying, despite feeling terrible in the moment, almost always makes you feel better afterward. Not because your problems changed. Because your body chemically reset. And here is the part that makes human tears truly unlike anything else in nature. Humans cry at things that have not happened to them. We cry at films. We cry at books. We cry at music composed 200 years ago by someone long dead. We cry at stories about strangers in distant countries facing situations we will never experience. No other animal does this. Psychologist Paul Bloom at Yale has written about this capacity to care about people we have never met and never will. To feel moved by a fictional loss as deeply as a real one. To grieve for a character who never existed. That capacity to extend empathy beyond your own experience, across time, across the line between real and imaginary is uniquely human, and it is precisely that capacity that built civilization. That drove art, music, literature, and moral philosophy. That created the impulse to help strangers and fight injustice. The next time your eyes fill unexpectedly at a song, at a scene, at a kindness you had no part in remember what is actually happening. Your ancient social brain is doing exactly what it was built to do. Reaching across the gap between you and another consciousness and saying I feel that too. No other animal on earth can do what you just did. At some point this week, something made your eyes fill with water. Maybe a movie, maybe a memory, maybe just a song that hit differently than it should have, and you cried. Not because something was in your eye, but because you felt something so deeply that your body decided the only way to express it was to leak from your face. Now think about every other creature on this planet. Dogs grieve. Elephants mourn their dead. Chimpanzees show distress. The animal kingdom is full of creatures that feel, that bond, that suffer. But not one of them cries emotional tears. Only you do that. There are 3 kinds of tears. Basal tears the ones your eyes make constantly to stay lubricated. Reflex tears the ones that flood when smoke or an onion hits your eyes. Every mammal produces both of these. They are purely mechanical. Maintenance. Then there is the 3rd kind. Psychic tears. Emotional tears. The ones that appear when you watch an ending you have seen 4 times and cry anyway. The ones that fall when you are so proud of someone you love that your chest feels like it might split open. These tears are unique to humans. No other animal produces them. And despite being one of the most universal human experiences every culture on Earth cries scientists still do not fully agree on why we do it. The leading theory begins about 3 million years ago. Anthropologist Robin Dunbar at Oxford argues that human social bonds are uniquely complex built not just on proximity like other primates, but on shared emotion and shared meaning. We are the only species that needs to know how other people feel in order to function as a group. Tears evolved as a signal. A broadcast. A way of saying without words, without any possibility of fakery I am overwhelmed. I need you. Something matters to me so deeply that my body is showing you before my mouth can find the words. Researcher Oren Hasson at Tel Aviv University argued exactly this. Tears are a uniquely honest signal. Unlike words, which can be crafted and calculated, tears are involuntary. You cannot fake the physiological cascade that produces genuine emotional tears. The redness, the swelling, the catch in the throat these are not performances, they are confessions. And in a species as socially complex as ours, a signal that cannot be faked is extraordinarily valuable. But tears also do something inward. Biochemist William Frey spent years studying the chemical composition of emotional tears and found something striking. Emotional tears contain different chemicals than reflex tears. They contain higher concentrations of stress hormones your body needs to flush out. They contain leucine and cephalin a natural painkiller. They contain prolactin, the hormone associated with bonding and being comforted.